The term compiler was coined in 1952 by Grace Hopper. The translation was viewed as the compilation of a sequence of the machine language subprograms selected from a library. One of the real compiler was Fortran compiler in the late 1950s. It allowed a programmer to use a problem-oriented source language. After that, the term compiler got famous worldwide. Some of the modern-day programming languages like Java, C++, and C# uses a compiler to get the statements executed. That seems to be enough historical talk. Now let's understand how they work. Since the computer is not able to execute these statements directly, that is where we need a program that can convert the human written The machine code, often referred to as the binary code, is a sequence of zeros and ones. A zero in binary code indicates the absence of an electric pulse, while the one shows its presence in our machine. As easy as it is for a computer to understand, much harder it is for a human being able to understand it. Because a binary code is nothing but a lot of zeros and ones. So unless you got some really hard feelings for a computer, reading or writing binary code is not an exciting job. Another unique thing about a compiler is that it executes the instructions during the runtime instead of the compile time. This also confirms that there are two steps to be followed while executing a program using a compiler. The time taken during the process of converting the source code into machine code is known as compile time. By the end of this process, the compiler gives us a translated and ready to execute object file. The second step to be followed is running the object file to perform execution on the decoded statements. So the time taken during the process of executing decoded instruction is known as the runtime of the program. The runtime and compilation time both depends on the logical complexity of the program. The more logic inside it, the more time it takes to get executed. Ever wondered why Adobe Photoshop takes more time to be loaded than a simple old school image viewer? Yeah, you got it right. This is because Photoshop has to do much more logical work than just showing an image. Moving toward our next topic, which is interpreter. Interpreters were also introduced in the 50s to ease programming within the limitation of computers at the time. The first interpreted high-level language was Lisp. Lisp was implemented in 1958 by Steve Russell on an IBM 704 machine. Russell had read John McCarthy's paper and realized that the Lisp eval function could be implemented in machine code. The result was a working Lisp interpreter, which could be used to run Lisp programs, or more accurately, evaluate a Lisp expression. You may call it the twin sibling of the compiler because it does the same translation execution job, but they still have some behavioral differences that separates them from each other. In the world of computer science, an interpreter is a computer program that directly executes instructions written in a programming or scripting language. An interpreter does not require the program to be converted into an object file to get executed. Instead, the decoding and execution process happens simultaneously. Before moving towards the next instruction, the interpreter will first execute the current one. So even though if you do some mistakes in, let's say, sixth statement of the program, interpreter will still give you the correct result of first 5 statements. That also makes the process of finding errors in our program a lot easier. But it does both jobs of translation and execution at the same time. So obviously it will take much more execution time. In simple words, the difference in speed often an order of magnitude and sometimes more. It generally takes longer to run a program under an interpreter than to run the compiled code, but it can take less time to interpret it than the total time required to compile and run it. Some of the famous interpreted programming languages are Python, PHP, Perl, and Lisp. The meaning of being an interpreter programming language that they use an interpreter program to get decoded and executed. So by putting an end to today's video and delivering everything in a nutshell, I would say a compiler is a program that translates the instruction and stores them in a separate object file, which gives the advantage of fast runtime over an interpreter. While an interpreter does the same job of decoding and execution, but also it performs both of the tasks at the same time. That means the instructions written in an interpreter programming language require to get translated every single time. So that was the brief introduction and difference between two famous computer science terms. I tried my best to deliver this topic as nicely as possible. So if you found the video useful, please leave a like and comment down how was your experience watching it. This will motivate me to keep making more videos for you, and please consider subscribing and press the bell icon so you get notified every time a new video comes out in the future. Till then, keep learning, keep growing.